your engagement helps us deliver better for you. Cool. Amazing. Michael, will let you take it away.
Sweet. Okay. What is going on, everybody? Michael with Praised Media. Do you have the clicker, Alex? I could just do it from up here. No worries. Oh, here it is. Cool. Yeah, all right. So before I get into the presentation, I wanted to ask, just kind of like a show of hands, like who's consistent like posting video content? So whether it be like a property tour or like educational content, like is anybody consistent? All right. And so, okay, cool. So how many times a week do you post? You feel like 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 3 times a week? Oh, 5? Oh, nice. Okay. Slacking a little bit. So what's the reason for that? Is it kind of just like a little busy or?
Yeah, a little busy, a little bored.
Okay. Bored. Interesting. Okay. Good. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. And for the ones who didn't raise their hand, what's kind of like some of the common reasons like that you don't post? Is it because you just don't understand, kind of no time?
It's just myself. I
right.
Just not doing it.
Yeah.
For me to post a video, I have to take a video, put it in a CapCut.
Yeah.
Edit it, completely do all that. It takes me 1 to 2 hours to make sure that it's perfect. And
it's like a full-time job, another full-time job, right? Got it. So, today, well, first of all, I want to give you guys huge props for coming to this workshop, because I can tell you right now, and I've worked with like hundreds of realtors and real estate professionals, they still do not believe in video content. All they want to do is just post, pending, for sale, a property tour every once in a while. Okay, I'll post a video like every 6 months sort of deal. They are not craving the knowledge to become better at social media. And I can tell you right now, not to scare you, but you probably have about 1 or 2 years left to jump on before it's too late. So right now is the perfect opportunity to commit to this type of marketing, because it's really going to help you grow, and it's really going to shorten that trust gap between your prospects. Just wanted to introduce myself, Michael Hudson, Praised Media. What we do is we help generate more leads for local businesses through video marketing. So we basically do this in a combination between organic media and paid ads. And so here are just a handful of companies that we worked with. And one of the things that makes us stand out, like why people love working with us, is that we provide the entire ecosystem. So we help you come up with ideas. We basically script those ideas. We come to you to film. We edit it. We help you post it, things of that nature. And so we basically have a done-for-you process to help you do that. So this is like one of my favorite quotes. I don't know who said it, but I could take credit for it. So like AI removes the thinking time. Video removes the trust gap. Together, they compress sales cycles. So like what Lisa said earlier and Alex said earlier is that, you guys are at the right place. You guys are going to be bombarded with a lot of valuable content. So put on your seatbelts. So you're going to be getting 2 things from me today. So one is I'm going to help you clarify who your ideal video viewer is. And 2, I'm going to give you 3 video ideas and structures that are not just your typical like property tour or, hey guys, this is what you can get for $3 million in Scottsdale. Not those type of videos, but videos that's going to help you convert more customers and help you stand out in your industry. These are tried and true videos that we actually use for our clients, and we've seen like tremendous results. I'm going to share with you guys, or ladies and gentlemen, that secret sauce. So earlier I was telling you that video is going to shorten that trust gap. So if you don't know already, they did a recent study earlier this year that 70% don't trust online businesses. So you might be like, oh, Michael, I don't. It's not an online business, but I mean, you do things online. You post on an MLS, or is it called the MLS here? Is it okay? So MLS. You post content, you post your wins, things of that nature. So technically, it is an online business, and so that trust gap is widening because there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of people who don't say what they're going to do. So they tell you something, they tell you one thing, they don't deliver on it. So that trust is super widening. And so video content is the highest confidence channel for established service small businesses. It's where your prospects already vet you. So I tell people all the time that video content is the new business card, even the new website. So usually the first thing, like Alex, what's the first thing you do when you come across a business? You check out their social media, right? Yeah. So like a lot of people now are just like, oh, let's look at their Google reviews, let's look at their Instagram profile, TikTok, YouTube, what have you, right? So this is now like the go-to channel for your personal brand. So I'm going to share with you. So, well, first I want to see who can guess this. What do you think the biggest struggle with business content creators is right now? Any brave souls? If you're watching this for the first time, my name is Michael Lewis Hudson. I'm the CEO of Praise Media. And what we do is we build content marketing systems for local-based businesses. If you have any questions at all of what I've gone over, or you need implementing any of this, be sure to visit praisemedia.com/sprint. And this specific program is to help you blow up online and also help you attract more qualified leads through organic video content and paid advertising. So hit the link down below in my description and schedule a free call with our team, and we'll connect with you right away. Now, back to the rest of the video. Conversion, okay. Consistency, that's a good guess.
Wanting to post the perfect video.
Really good one. Not it though. Keeping up with the trends and stuff. Good, nice. Very close. So they have no clue who they're speaking to. So it's a lot more simpler than that. They have no idea. So a lot of people, especially when they're starting out, they're like, let's just dance like on camera and see who likes it. Let's just post any type of content and just pray that someone sends us a DM or like an email that they saw the video, right? I don't know if you ever heard the term post and pray. That's basically what it is, right? So they have no clue who they're talking to. So I promise you, based on my experience of doing this the past, 3 years with Praise Media, I used to do it for a 9 to 5, 5 years prior to that the clearer you are of who you're talking to when you're starting out, the easier the process is going to be, because you're going to be able to be like, okay, I'm speaking to this ideal person. I'm just going to revolve all the content around this single person. Okay, and it takes out all the guesswork, takes out all the fear, and you're able to just be crystal clear on who you're talking to. So I want to share with you a concept that we use. So we call it the ideal video viewer. So this is the person that's basically, it's kind of long here, but their specific audience member you aim to reach with your video content. It's more than just a general demographic. It's a fully fleshed out profile of the person most likely to connect with your message, resonate with your brand, and take desired action. Understanding your IVV means identifying their needs, their challenges, which is the biggest one. So like, you've heard of the term like pain points, right? Or like obstacles. Preferences and motivations, so that every piece of content you produced is laser focused on what matters to them. Instead of creating for everyone, you're crafting for that one perfect viewer who finds immense value in your content, making them more likely to engage, share, and become a loyal part of your community. So, there's a lot of gurus out there that can be like, hey, you guys should try and go viral with every video, right? Like try and hit like 100,000 views on the videos, right? Based on our experience, we've noticed that the videos that don't get as many views get the highest conversions because the right content is hitting the right eyeballs, right? So definitely keep that in mind when you're creating content. So why is this important? So like I said, the clearer you are with your video content, the clearer and easier your path will be in connecting with the right audience, okay? So again, that's gonna really shortcut any, so if you're posting, like this lady back here, she's posting like 5 times a week, even if you're posting 1 time a week. The clearer you are with your content, the higher chances you're gonna get to have the right people to see it. So here's some key questions to ask. So you can screenshot this or write it down. So what does your IVV look like? Like literally look like? Is it like someone who's in the tech industry? Is it someone who makes, $90,000 a year? Is it like someone who's fresh out of college? What's their profession, their interests? What are they trying to accomplish? What are their core struggles? What is their dream outcome? So these are things that you really, really need to reflect on. Just really be honest with yourself. And a shortcut to this is to look at some of so it's safe to say there's like realtors in here, right? Is majority? Okay. So what you can do is like look at your previous like 5 to 10 closed deals and really look at it and be like, who was this seller that I worked with? Like, what was their personality like? Or what was this buyer like that I worked with? What was the process like when I worked with them? What were their like interests? How did they speak to me? How did I communicate with them? So that's a really good way to really just analyze your previous sales and just really pinpoint who that person is. So I know we all have like notebooks here, so I'm just gonna give you like a few minutes to just answer these questions and just really try and flesh something out. So I'll give you a few minutes to do that, and then we'll continue. Cool, I love it. I see the pencils, I see the pens moving. I love it. Cool. So we'll continue here. So I just wanted to share with you like a sample profile that we created for one of our clients. So they're basically pretty active in the luxury market. I'm from Seattle, by the way, just to let you know. So I'm active in that area, in the Portland, Oregon area. This is something that we came up with just through our system and our analysis, is that notice how specific it is. It's not like, okay, I'm gonna make content for buyers in the area. Notice how specific this is. 28 to 45 ambitious individual who resides in Washington, Oregon area, who makes anywhere from 150 to 300K a year. They consistently consume short, punchy video content and are hungry for knowledge and inspiration. They have a high interest in real estate, but they lack understanding in real estate lingo, processes, and perceive that luxury new construction is inaccessible. So when we saw that, we're like, okay, we're gonna revolve all the content, majority of the content, I'd probably say like 90%, on their struggle, hitting what they lack, right? Because that's what's really gonna capture someone's attention, is like when you showcase, instead of talking about yourself and like, what you can do, you talk about them, the viewer, what they're struggling with, what their pain points are. And when you revolve content with that, like consistently, like boom, boom, you're just hitting them with that content, you're gonna stay on top of mind with that, okay? So yeah, notice just like how fleshed out this is. And so now we're like, okay, we know exactly who we're talking to. We're not gonna waste any time with like fluff content. We're just gonna make laser focused content based on that. So with that said, I wanted to share with you, in addition to that, like 3 videos that we've done, or 3 types of videos that we've done for our clients that have gained conversions. And so when we say conversions, it's not just like qualified leads, but it's also like referral partnerships, opportunities to speak at events, like say like you speak on a panel like this or lead a workshop, podcast invites, things of that nature. That's the way we track like conversions, because those are gonna open doors to other opportunities that are out there for you. So why these videos? These are tried and true methods. Again, we've used these. It focuses on conversion rather than virality. So we see going viral as like a cherry on top, because that's something that you can't really control, right? But obviously we want to make content for the right people, and then creates more of a connection with the viewer. So like I said earlier, video is going to shorten that trust gap with prospects. So video 1 is going to be client wins, win videos. So demonstrating your biggest W's in your business. These establish credibility right away. Social proof equals trust that builds. And the reason why this is so important, and I'm gonna harp on this, is that, again, I work with a ton of agents, and to this day, a lot of them are like, feel like they're bragging. Like they're like, I'm a little too scared to talk about like closing that $10 million deal. Or like, I kind of feel bad. No, people wanna work with winners. At the end of the day, people want to work with winners. They want to work with people who know their stuff, and they demonstrate that with their expertise and things of that nature. So I want to share with you just a quick sample here. So I'm going to click into this. Hopefully the link comes up. So this is one of our luxury client here.
I really like this deal because we came into this home unexpected about buying anything at all. Looking at the price point of this one, this was a 2,600 square foot home listed at like 650 or something like that.
It started out like at 700, but because of market conditions, it dropped a little bit. How much did our buyers score for?
If you're watching this for the first time, my name is Michael Lewis Hudson. I'm the CEO of Praise Media, and what we do is we build content marketing systems for local-based businesses. If you have any questions at all of what I've gone over, or you need implementing any of this, be sure to visit praisemedia.com/sprint. And this specific program is to help you blow up online and also help you attract more qualified leads through organic video content content and paid advertising. So hit the link down below in my description and schedule a free call with our team, and we'll connect with you right away. Now, back to the rest of the video.
So so what we did here is we wanted to, because they've been getting a ton of listings lately. So we're like, dude, we have to share client wins. We have to talk about the process, the journey, what have you. So what we did was we at the beginning here, you can see that's 3 deals that they worked on. And so they point at one and it comes on and it's okay, we're going to story time. What was it like working with this client? How did you guys close it, right? So it's just kind of a creative way to do that. And this client in particular, 80% of their leads come from Instagram now, just based off of the type of content that we're doing. So they're doing really, really good job. This other client we've worked with, she's a real estate investor. And what she does is that she leverages credit. Does anybody use credit card points in here? Amex and stuff and Chase? Yeah. So she's actually really good. She'll help you book a luxury travel trip. She'll help you save a ton on booking a really good travel just based on her hacks that she has for travel points. So this person in particular helped someone book an $8,000 trip with just travel points. So this is just another example here. Using PC.
Solely get $8,000 worth of business class flights to Italy just using points she earned from real estate. One day, Solly texted me. She said, hey, I have all of these points and I want to book business class to Italy. Can you help me? And I said, of course, sure thing. But let's make sure we use your points the smart way. So the first thing that we did was we found award availability on Emirates Business Class.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so as you can see, it's really just demonstrating your process of working with a client, sharing that win and being hey, this is how the person started, this is what it was like working with them, and this is the result. So you can definitely leverage that with real estate as well. To get started, this is what you can do. So really make a list of all your wins. So like I mentioned earlier, your last 5 to 10 sales, make a list on that, text them, be hey, John, dude, I know we worked on that $2 million deal. You mind if I, interview or something like that, or talk about it for content? Reach out to those people. Don't be afraid to show off, because again, customers want to work with winners. And then screenshot everything. So when I say that, Google reviews on your website, Zillow reviews, texts, people sending you texts, things of that nature, DMs. The list goes on and on. You should be making a separate folder, on your computer or phone, with all the testimonial wins, because social proof, when you show the social proof, on your content, that's just a huge conversion rate goes up for people who are watching. So video 2 is educational content with frameworks. And I have to give a little credit to Alex for this, because he helped me a little bit with this one as I talk about it further. So this is going to help display your expertise, and if specific, and I forgot to put it here, and if it touches on a pain point, it's going to be very, very powerful. So reflect on your systems, processes that your business uses to get results. So whether you have a special seller's presentation you use that closes 90% of your lead flow or something like that. Or you could break this down into bite-sized tips or steps. From there, you attach a name to it. So that's what Alex taught me, actually, is attach a custom name or framework to the process or system that you're talking about. And so acronyms are best because people can remember it easier. So it's for us, for example, for our script, we use the HAT strategy. So it's hook, agitate, trigger, right? So it's hook, which is the first 3 to 5 seconds of the video. Agitate is you want to give them engaging body of the video. And trigger is a call to action. What do you want the viewer to do, right? So that's something that's okay, I'm going to do the HAT strategy, man, for my content. And so here are just a couple other clients we work with. So these are them sharing their system.
Do you want to make 100 grand in 6 to 8 months without owning a mortgage? I'm going to show you how right now. Here's how to earn the most amount of equity when you purchase a new construction. You want to find a cul-de-sac like this that are building 20 to 30 homes at a time. You want to find a lot that's not built yet that is going to take 6, 8 to 12 months later to build. You could come into a lot reservation. You're reserving that lot.
Yeah, so if you notice, it's like there's not a specific name to it, but there is like a process of like there's a step by step that she goes through, like and it's seamless. She doesn't go, okay, step 1, do this, step 2. It's like a very seamless like way that she's presenting the information. And then another one here, you guys may know her. She's actually local to this area. So her framework was the 80% rule in real estate.
Okay, is that we're going to look for a home that takes 80% of your wish list. So when I sit down and meet with you for a buyer's consult, we hammer that out. I want to get really connected with your needs and your wants, and we come up with what that wish list looks like. Kitchen island, how many bedrooms, bathrooms you want a pool, all of that, and get really connected and dialed in with that. And we go to look for homes.
Okay, yeah, so now here's the third one. This is actually like my favorite type of content to film, like either for our company, Praise Media, or for clients, is behind the scenes content. So I'm telling you, as far as like building like your relationship, building that credibility with someone behind the scene, like showing them like what people normally wouldn't see, bless you, with your business is huge. So any HGTV fans here at all? Any, okay, one in the back, all right. So you notice like why it's been around for so long is because it's giving you like an inside, even though it's not like an accurate inside look, I mean, it's still giving you some type of inside look of what's going on. So kind of treat this as like reality TV almost, right? So it's going to provide transparency, and it just shows you it shows viewers how you and your brand tick, okay? So this is just very engaging and fascinating type of content. So I wanted to show you a couple more things here. So this one is a real estate investor.
Seattle, we got a big AD in there, expecting about 50 people. We just finished up with brand new AD behind me. Super excited for you guys to see how it turned out.
So this one in particular, this one, he's a builder. So he builds like, do you guys do ADUs here in Arizona? Okay, yeah. So he builds a ton of ADUs like in Seattle and stuff like that. And so we're basically showing behind the scenes of like one of his events because he finished a project. So he invited like 50 people to it to just like check it out, ask questions. So it was almost like a in-person masterclass sort of deal like for his project. So we're showing like snippets of how he communicates with people. That's key, like really him shaking hands, smiling at people, sharing his knowledge, things of that nature. And so here's another one more behind the scenes. We kind of combined.
Welcome to our latest luxury listing located at 8610 117th Avenue Southeast in the heart of Newcastle.
Yeah, so as you can see here, like this is kind of like half like this is specifically for our business. So we're promoting, right? So we wanted to show like how we work with clients. So it was a snippet of me like talking with the client and then also showing our finished work. So the point of that was like kind of combining two of the 3 videos that I told you about with that. So the beauty about behind the scenes is that like you could be super creative with it. So you can like film a team event or a function like this. You can document your next sales call or meeting. So there's really good content out there, especially in real estate. Like, for example, I'm trying to remember his name, but he's a wholesaler. All he does is document his calls with like realtors and other house owners and stuff like that. He just puts the camera on and just like documents everything. So that's a good way to show behind the scenes because you want to show your prospects like how you work in your business and how you communicate with prospects and things like that. Those are like really good optics for the viewer to see and be like, oh man, this person's like attitude and like characteristics like vibe with me. I'm gonna work with this person and give them a call. Film your next speaking engagement and then interview team members. So if you have if you lead a brokerage or you're part of a brokerage, it's a perfect opportunity to do a bunch of content like with your team, ask them questions about the industry, things of that nature. So here's just like a couple clients we've worked with. Again, this is the luxury realtor out of Portland. 80% of his leads come from Instagram now, just based off the content that we've provided. And then this one in particular, we grew her brokerage from 0 to 65 in just 11 months, just with the system that we provide. So the possibilities are endless with this type of content. And I'm telling you, like, if there's one thing that you could take away from this session right now, is that you just need to be crystal clear on who you're talking to. Because I've seen so many people just waste time, like posting and praying, posting random content and hoping it sticks, and just not having that crystal clear roadmap of who they're speaking to. So with that said, if you guys want to, these are supposed to be Instagram icons, but yeah, you can keep in touch with me on Instagram. I'm open to answering your questions, and we're about to have a break shortly. So if you have any questions, you can come up to me and we can talk shop. So that is all I have. Thanks, guys.